Okay, so I really like earbuds. I'm practically a fan of them, and I have a lot of them. I test them all the time, and I use them as my daily drivers as well. But lately, I've been trying to try a different type, which are open earbuds, simply because I think they're healthier for your ears. Having inside your ears something all the time can be, well, a little bit nasty, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm talking about earwax. So we're trying to reduce that situation a little bit. So I've been on the hunt to get the perfect pair of open earbuds. Yes, open earbuds are the ones that don't go straight into your ear canal. They just lay on the outside and they do emit sound, but obviously there's a couple of caveats and there's a couple of benefits, which we're going to talk about on this video. So let me tell you my experience with these Haylou Airfree, which are open, exactly what I've been looking for, but not necessarily what everyone needs. Before we talk about the specs, well, let's address the elephant in the room, right? What's the deal with this design? Why do they look like earrings and how do they work? Well, pretty easy. You just lay them on your ears. You just point them towards your ear canal. You don't have to insert them like you would do with normal earbuds. Just point them to the ear canal and use the other side as a counterweight. That way, they'll literally feel like earrings. And just put both pairs on and you're set to go. They do connect through Bluetooth as well as normal earbuds. There's no difference with that. But obviously the main difference is that you don't isolate absolutely anything. So that's the idea, and that's why they have this design. Now, battery life. What can you expect out of these earbuds? Well, it's actually a little bit low. You can only get 5 hours of continuous playing and up to 28 hours with the charging case. So it's not the best and definitely a little bit lower compared to other brands. But I think it's okay because most people will probably be satisfied with 5 hours. I think most of you guys don't need more, but at least for me, it's a little bit too low. Although the price might actually justify it because these are very, very cheap. Now, what's the build quality on these? Well, they're actually pretty simple and very plasticky. That's a little bit of too much plastic for me, and I really don't like the feeling. The charging case actually feels very cheap, but again, they are very cheap, so I do understand why they have this build quality, and you're going to understand in a couple of minutes because I'm going to tell you exactly how much they cost. The earbuds themselves don't feel that bad, but I would definitely not call them premium whatsoever. They feel just okay. And that's about it you get from the specs on these Bluetooth headphones, because they don't have Bluetooth codecs. They only come with AAC, nothing like LDAC or anything like that, which is understandable because these are open. You're not meant to get the best audio quality or clarity, but again, maybe some people would prefer them to have codecs. I don't know. I'm going to tell you in a couple of minutes exactly what they sound like anyways, but at least you know that it's not included. The charging case is not wireless. They obviously don't have A and C or anything like that. So just very low battery life, decent materials, and a very low price. Now, what do these sound like? Okay, well, the sound on these is actually not bad considering that they're open. Open earbuds are known for losing quality, for losing bass, and precisely losing clarity. That's why I think they don't have any type of Bluetooth codec included, which I understand. But you do get a couple of perks with that. The first perk you get is, well, they don't go straight into your ear canal. You won't have any earwax problems. You can actually share these and probably have no issues. Maybe a slight clean, but nothing too nasty. Like if you were to share your regular earbuds, I never do that and I don't recommend it. But these might actually be okay if you share them with somebody or listen the other side with somebody as a pair. So maybe that's a good thing for you. They're also very good for going out on the street if you want to be aware of your surroundings. I live in a very crowded city, and of course, sometimes you want A and C, but it's not recommended when you're walking on the street, when you're on the bus, or when you need to be aware of your surroundings in general. I actually found a couple of scenarios with them, which I think they're a great pair. For example, going to the supermarket is awesome with them because sometimes you do need to listen to people, you do need to interact, and you can do that. And you can still listen to your music. You actually don't have to pause it. You might just lower the volume a little bit and still hear the person right next to you without them feeling kind of weird or that you're actually being rude with them. You can listen to all your environment. So that's the main perk with these, them being a little bit healthier with your ears, and also that you can hear people. But what do they really sound like? Well, you got decent clears, surprisingly. The mids are the worst part because you don't get that clarity you get on other earbuds. And the bass, surprisingly, is not that bad. It's a little bit open. I'm not going to lie. It's not like you get that punchy, closed bass. But it's not bad. It's not bad considering that they're open. So in case you want a couple of earbuds, you can actually use on the open, on the street, so you can still be aware of your surroundings. They're not going into your ear canals. And another perk you get with them is that they don't fall off that easy. This design is actually excellent, and I would really like regular earbuds to try a design like this because these fit excellent and they'll probably fit any type of ears. That's another perk you get with these. You don't have to worry whether they go in, you spit them out, or whether you can run with them or not. They're actually also a good combo because if you sweat and it goes straight into your ear, well, these won't slip off. So in case you want to run outdoors or maybe run in a walker, but in a place where it's not too crowded, because if you want a little bit of silence, you won't get it because sound does filter inside. They obviously don't isolate anything. Well, these might be worth considering, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Will you rock this type of earbuds? I mean, these generally comply with what I was looking for, but they're not the most premium. Now, what do you think these cost? These are actually extremely cheap. Now, listen closely to the price. Depending where you live, obviously taxes and maybe importing, because a lot of places you can only find them in AliExpress, but they're gonna round you between $15 and $20. So for $20, I think these are excellent. Killer price for a pair of open earbuds. These are maybe like your workhorses or something you might not mind losing in case you're going somewhere you could lose them. These are just like an extra pair you want with your premium earbuds. And that's what I'm gonna have them for. Just like an additional pair where I don't want earbuds inside my ear canal. So I will be hanging on to them, but still I will be on the search for another pair that's a little bit more premium or can at least offer me a better battery life. If you have any type of recommendation, actually drop it down in the comments and I'll check them out. See if I can bring them to the channel. But for the meanwhile, these, will you buy them? In case you do, well, check our affiliate links down below in the description. And as well, check out this video I think you might like. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, because it helps us out quite a bit. And shout out to everybody that's already subscribed. We're almost at 1,000 subs. Thanks a lot.